Hi everyone, it's Muriel. Hey, I want to do this video in response to a question that was posed to me by Nancy May WI. Nancy was asking me how I do my, do I ever do a tutorial on how I make my flowers? And I don't, because I go out there and search other ladies' tutorials, but I will show you what I do, which you will find close to what everyone else is doing. And I'm going to follow a way that I watched Laura, the Robin Laura, make her flowers. So basically you need some glue dots, and these are 2-inch glue dots that we picked up at Hobby Lobby, but they're pretty popular, so you may find them in Joann's or whatever your local craft store is. You're going to need some centers for your flowers, any kind of buttons, any kind of old earring or what have you, and some lace, whatever your choice of lace trim is. And this is one of the flowers that I did a while back, and I think I'll show you this one because this one I find easy because the lace is so pretty and easy to work with. So what I've done is I've taken out one of the glue dots, right? They're 2-inch glue dots. You can kind of see them there. And I've peeled off one side of it. So it comes, you know, separate like this. So you have to peel off one side. And then I cut out a 2-inch circle from a piece of chipboard so that you can have a backing. This flower here has a large piece of felt, but I didn't use that for this one here. So you can use felt, a 2-inch chipboard, whatever you want to put behind your flower. Faith Chick 777 uses a scallop punch, like a 2-inch scallop punch, so it really looks pretty. So whatever you want. So what I've done is I've stuck the chipboard onto the sticky tape, right? So when I peel, and hopefully it'll come out right, when I peel the other side off, it should be stuck to the chipboard. Okay? So let's see, we're just going to get around here so we can get an opening. And then we're going to, and it's sticky, so we're going to peel off the beige, the white piece here, right? So that goes in the trash. And then we're going to lay this down as closely as we can. Okay, so there's your piece there here. Here's your lace. Now this was just a loose piece, so hopefully it'll go around at least 3 times. So the edges you want to show need to be facing away from you. And what I like to do is I like to lay it down, let's see here, at the very end tip of the circle, right? So say we're going to start right there. So now it's glued down. And then what you do is you fold, and you see how what I'm putting down is a little bit higher than the other edge. Okay, I'll touch this. And then I'm going to, again, make a crease and place it down. Because what you're doing is you're pleating the edge of your flower. So I'm going to fold and squeeze it down, and fold and squeeze it down, and fold and squeeze it down, and turning at the same time. And it's trying to stick, so that's why you see me trying to snatch it up so it doesn't lay itself down where I don't want it to. So you can see it's forming into a circle. And you just kind of keep this going around and kind of keep your eye on, you know, trying to make sure that this here kind of makes it sure it forms itself into a circle. So then you get to back where you started. So what you want to do is kind of go a little bit higher so you can go around that. Now you're on level 2, so to speak. See, so now you have all that stickiness to work with. So I'm still kind of folding it and raising it up so some of it can touch the stickiness. And at the same time you can see it making this second layer on top. And I'm pressing as I go because I want it to adhere itself. So I'm folding it, and wherever it wants to catch, I'm not going to let it. So I'm folding it as I go, and you can see it's forming that second tier. And again, you've watched several videos, Nancy, because you'll find, you know, everyone does it a little bit differently. Some may find that this here is a little bit complicated. So now if you look, I am on my second row, because you can see the first layer's here. Then I crossed over with the second one. So this is coming to the third, and you can see the sticky area is getting very, very slim. So I'm just going to kind of keep going as much as I can and maybe get one more fold in there. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop there. I'm going to get my scissors, and I can tell you now my cloth scissors are in my bag. I took some stuff to work today, so I tend to use cloth scissors, just fabric scissors, just for fabric, and I don't mix the two. So I'm going to snip this, say, about right here. And then you can see this piece here, which I realized I didn't do right now, was to turn my hot glue gun on. But I would fold this over and then either hot glue it if I couldn't get it to stick again. So it looks like it's going to stick for me. So there is that flower right there. You know, and I don't try for perfection, because, you know, I want it to look handmade, and that it does. So then you're ready for your center. Again, you're going to pick whatever you want. Again, I cannot find my button shank cutter, but I would put my center right there with some hot glue gun, with some hot glue, and hold it for a second so it can set, and then you would have your flower right there. If you have any questions, Nancy, just email me. But basically, that is how I make my flowers. And of course, if you want a sexy back, you can certainly have one. You know, the felt is really pretty. White is really pretty, or even cream. Whatever you choose to use, you can. But that's basically how I do my flowers. So, again, email me, anyone, if you have any questions regarding this tutorial. I'll be more than happy to address them with you. And thanks again, ladies. Have a great evening. Bye now.